celebration of the National Association of Women Business Owners, Greater Detroit Chapters 2020 Top 10 Michigan Business Women's Awards. I am Priscilla Archangel of Archangel and Associates, and I'm the immediate past president of NABO GDC, and I will serve as your mistress of ceremony for today's awards program. Who knew that when our national organization picked the theme, Brave is, for the year, how necessary being brave would be in 2020 when we're facing a pandemic, social unrest, and economic uncertainty. And it takes real bravery, I think we know this by now, to go out on your own and start a company, and even more bravery when your business faces unexpected challenges like we all have over the past 6 months. NABO inspires all women business owners to have the courage and the confidence to live their dream of business ownership and to support them through trying times. Now, NABO's membership is quite diverse, with women-owned businesses that span the spectrum from solopreneurs like me to multi-million-dollar companies. Our members come from all walks of life and have varied levels of knowledge and experience, which is evident in all of our award winners today that we're so very proud of. So today we're going to recognize several outstanding Michigan women who have demonstrated exemplary contributions and innovation in their respective business fields and in the community. You'll see that the efforts and commitments of our honorees are to be celebrated, for they serve as an inspiration for others to follow in their footsteps. Now, you'll note in the chat box there is a download of today's agenda with links to the honorees' bios. We hope that you access that and read that much more deeply. In addition, we encourage you to use the chat area to offer any congratulatory remarks. We're seeing some already. Any comments and questions. And please put your monitor at presenter view for the program. That way we can make sure that you get a good close-up of the individual speaking. And make sure you stay with us until the very end. We have a special chance at the end of today's presentation for one very fortunate person to win a 42-inch television courtesy of Comcast Business. But you must be present to win. So before we go any further, I'd like to have Charmaine Brown, president of NABO Greater Detroit Chapter, to make a few remarks. Charmaine?
Well, thank you, Priscilla. And on behalf of NABO Greater Detroit Chapter's Board of Directors, I want to welcome you all here today in celebration of these phenomenal women of excellence. As Priscilla mentioned, who knew that 2020 we would be talking about being brave and that it would take on such a significant meaning. And while so much is happening in our world, the type of celebration that we're having today is a great reminder of the incredible contributions and impact women business owners have on our economic, social, and community ecosystem. We're forever grateful for the support we've received from our sponsors, including those who have made this event very special for our honorees. With gratitude and thanks, please join me in thanking the following sponsors: General Motors, Comerica Bank, Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Businesses, Bank of America, Comcast Business, Flagstar Bank, JMC Electrical Contractors, LLC, D-Business, and Van Dyke Horn Public Relations. Again, we thank you for all of your support in sponsoring today's event. And now I have the honor and privilege of introducing one of our corporate partners, Monica L. Martinez, Senior Vice President, National Community Affairs for Comerica Bank. Monica?
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Great.
Wonderful, wonderful. Can you all see me as well?
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. Well, welcome everyone. As it's already been said, we had no idea that this year would turn out to be the way that it has, but I'm so glad that we're still able to meet with one another today and celebrate virtually. Comerica has been a partner with NABO since 1997, and that's a pretty long time. And through the years, we've had an opportunity to get to know a lot of small business owners and learn a little bit about their stories. And this year is no different. We are planning some amazing activities for the fall for the Circle of Learning. We're hoping to have some really interesting topics that will help you and your businesses continue to thrive as best as you can during this very challenging time. Some of you may have seen recently a lot of the media and press releases that we have been putting out during the pandemic. We have supported small businesses in our community with over 1.4 million in terms of support. And most recently, and I want to at least get this out to all of you, we are sharing with everyone that's called the Comerica Rise program. So if you are currently a customer, we have some great opportunities to help you get your business name out. And so for instance, we have free digital ads on the Nextdoor app that we make sure that our customers are getting access to, free video spots on the Detroit Tigers broadcast. We also have a very large customer directory so that some of our customers can meet other customers and promote their business. So if you haven't heard about it, you can find more on comerica.com/rise. And with that, I will send it back over to our host so we can continue with the program. Thank you all for your participation today, and we look forward to continuing our relationship.
Thank you so very much, Monica, and for Comerica's continued support of NABO GEC. Now I'd like to show a brief video from our presenting sponsor, General Motors, and then Reginald Humphrey, Assistant Director of Supplier Engagement, Global Purchasing, and Manufacturing Services for GM, will make a few remarks.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Madam Priscilla, can you hear me?
I can, Reggie. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. So on behalf of Mary Barra, as our CEO and chairman, and the entire General Motors team, I just want to say thank you to all of you who have chosen to participate in another great year with NABO's Top 10. It's certainly a pleasure to not only represent GM, but to make sure that we continue to be a driving force, what we consider to be an economic engine for driving empowerment, equity, and inclusion within our supply chain. I need to thank Polly Lanier, our program manager that was responsible for our NABO relationship. She has been intimately involved throughout every moment of our process and our partnership with NABO. Thank you, Priscilla, and the entire NABO team for just an opportunity to continue to partner, to invest in this great constituent of women businesses. And what I can tell you is that, I had to be careful when that video was playing, because I often get very excited and start bobbing my head. And hopefully you're just as excited about the future and what we plan to do at General Motors as a leader in mobility solutions, specifically looking out for that brand new Hummer that will be built right in Detroit Hamtramck. And we want to make sure that we have women businesses that are a part of that 000 technology of driving the future of zero crashes, zero emissions, and zero congestion. And so as a part of that, General Motors wants to continue to invest in our diverse supply base. We want to be known as one of the greatest corporate leaders when it comes to investing in our diverse business owners. And so we're proud to once again provide a scholarship to Dartmouth, which is one of the longest standing executive education programs specifically targeted at diverse business owners. And we're excited as we turn a new page. Although 2020 has been an epic year of change, we're still going to continue to make sure that we invest. And so there's 3 programs that will be up for grabs for the lucky recipient, which will include our building program, which really focuses on building up a diverse business to very successful and sustainable key performance indicators. Then you move into the second phase, which is our growing, which focuses really on the second level of that, and it is a digital excellence. And so whoever wins this will have the opportunity to go to any one of the 3. And GM is again completely on board with making sure that we invest in you. Just remember that all those sponsors that are out there support those that support you. And what I can guarantee you is that Tuck will be a life-changing experience. And I've got many of the awardees and honorees that I want to congratulate that have also been a part of this program. So Priscilla, thank you for allowing us to play a role in what you all are doing as an organization. And although I can't stay for the entire event, you're in good hands with Polly, just like it is with Allstate. And so thank you again for the opportunity to present. God bless.
Thank you so much, Reggie. We always appreciate General Motors' support of NABO, and GM is my alma mater. As Reggie mentioned, we plan to issue the Dartmouth Tuck Scholarship later in the year, so stay tuned. You'll be hearing more about it, and you get to select which of the 3 programs is best suited for your business needs. So just stay tuned for more information. Thank you again, Reggie and Dee.
Thank you.
Now it is with great pleasure that I introduce our keynote speaker this morning, Jackie Callan. Jackie is this year's Greater Good Award recipient and the first and most successful female boxing manager. Her life story was an inspiration behind the Meg Ryan film, Against the Ropes. Please welcome Jackie Callan.
Well, I am so honored to be here to talk to everybody because this is something I never would have expected when I first started business, and that was 42 years ago. A lot of you weren't even born when I opened up the doors to Galaxy Promotions, but it's really exciting to see the progress that women have made in the business world, to see how many women entrepreneurs, managers, supervisors, CEOs have come on board since I started. And I love the word brave because brave is a word that I've had to be from day one. And I guess the key word in our breakout room was pivot, and how we've all made pivots this year to accommodate the challenges that we've had. Well, I've always pivoted and I've always had to be brave. My career started out as a journalist. I won a date when I was 13 with a pop star back in the day. I mean, I'm an OG. I go way back. You probably wouldn't even know this guy, but his name was Ricky Nelson, and he was a TV star, and he was kind of the Justin Bieber of his day. And at 13 years old, it wasn't much of a date. You know, I don't think he saw me as romantic material, but I immediately launched into a complete interview, asking him everything I could think of about his life, Hollywood, what it was like to be a rock star. And at the end of our time together, I realized that I loved interviewing people. I loved finding out more about other people. And I realized that people love to talk about themselves. So it's always been part of my business technique to talk to the people I work with about themselves, to get to know them a little bit, to use psychology to get people to open up. They will work harder for you and be more dedicated and loyal to you when they feel like you have a vested interest in them. And it continued for me when I graduated high school. I interviewed the Rolling Stones, and I was brave enough to invite them to my house for dinner, which they came. And so it was a crazy thing to have the Rolling Stones for dinner. But again, I learned that if you ask for something, there's a good chance you'll get it. If you don't ask, of course, you'll never get it. And as I progressed in my business, I pivoted at one point from just being a journalist covering entertainment to being a sports writer, which was very unique in the 70s. Going in locker rooms when no other women were was a challenge, but I learned a few things about getting along with men when you were in a driver's seat. And of course, the most important thing is to be yourself, dress comfortably, don't dress down or up. I never felt that I had to go to a boxing gym looking like a boxer. I still kept my femininity. I wore my high heels, did my nails, my makeup, but I was true to who I was, and I established that. And I think it served me very well because people realized that I was genuine and wasn't trying to change myself to be something that I wasn't. I pivoted again when I interviewed a young boxer named Thomas Hearns, and I became his publicist. And that fell right into my company, which was a publicity company for athletes. And here I was representing 350-pound, 6'6" linebackers and 6'9" basketball players. And I was this young, small female. But I realized that to get the job done, I had to act confident even when I wasn't feeling the most confident, and develop a thick skin. I never really cared what anyone else said or thought about me, because I knew who I was. I was confident in my abilities, and I learned to befriend the people that I worked with. I don't say that everybody you work with should become your intimate, where you tell all your innermost secrets to, but it really helps to get to know the people that you work with, to like them, and hopefully to make them like you. And loyalty is a big thing. I still work with a lot of the same people 42 years later. And I've expanded to promotion as well as management when it comes to boxing and MMA. I do motivational speaking. I've done podcasts. Of course, everything's at a little bit of a standstill right now because my fighters aren't fighting because there's no audience to see them, and there's not a lot of motivational speaking. But what I've learned is to be true to yourself, to be a friend to the people that you work with. And the greater good means to do what's best for your team. It's not always what's best for you, but it's for the greater good to get the job done. And I'm just so honored to be here today, and I'm learning so much listening to all of you that I want to thank NABO so much for including me in this, and I'm looking forward to hearing the rest of you speak.
Thank you very, very much, Jackie. I made a few notes as you were speaking about the importance of authenticity, asking for what you want, demonstrating confidence, and valuing relationships. And I particularly love your 13-year-old self that interviewed and had a date with Ricky Nelson, because the point is that you understood at a young age what your talents and your interests were, and that's so important. Thank you for sharing.
My pleasure. Thank you all for listening.
Great, great. So as most of you know, this year's awards program was supposed to take place in person in March. And even though we cannot present our awards to our honorees in person this year, we're grateful that we can still celebrate them virtually. Last week, several of our board members were able to deliver the awards along with flowers and gifts to each of the honorees. So here's a special video of some of those deliveries.
Hey everyone, this is Charmaine Brown, president of NABO, Greater Detroit Chapter. Today is a really exciting day. We are getting ready to hand deliver the top 10 Women Business Awards to all of our honorees. We are celebrating some amazing women who have done significant work in the community, within the business community, and we're so very honored to be able to shower them today with some amazing gifts. Not to mention, there might be a few extra goodies in there too, so I am looking forward to sharing the day with them, and taking you along the journey. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tamika Brown, Vice President of NAVO Greater Detroit Chapter and Event Chair for Top 10. I am so excited to start my day today by personally delivering some awards to some very deserving and amazing women, which you too shall see. I encourage you to take a moment to get to know them and connect with them on social media to learn more about their respective businesses. So here we go.
Well, I want to thank NAVO so much for this. And NAVO's important because women business owners, we need to stick together. Women have to reach a hand out to each other, pull each other up, support each other. And to have an award like this means so much to me because I want to inspire other women and young girls to get out there and follow your dreams, do what you want to do in life. Don't let anybody dissuade you, and go for it, girls. Put out your best fist forward.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate the support. It's an honor to be a millennial entrepreneur. And having started my business just last summer in the city of Detroit and going through the pandemic and still sticking through it, I really appreciate choosing me for this award. And I hope to see you all at the Detroit Writing Room sometime soon.
Thank you, NAVO Detroit Chapter, for all of these goodies. Thank you for the receipt of the Warrior Award. Thank you to our sponsors. And I love this sisterhood. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sharon Madison, and I am so excited and grateful to NAVO and all its sponsors for this wonderful honor. When we started the year and when I received notice that I was being given the Pinnacle Award by NAVO, it was very, very special. I was honored by NAVO as one of the top 10 businesses early in my career and midway in my career. And now that I'm sort of toward the end of it, it is just a tremendous honor to be given this particular award. Working in the city of Detroit, the state of Michigan, and across the country has been challenging and exciting over the years. This year in particular, where we're wearing masks and going through this pandemic and really trying to understand how do we continue business in a challenging environment. It has provided opportunities to be creative. It has provided opportunities to do more. So thank you so much, NAVO, and all of the things that you do for women now, in the past, and in the future. Thank you.
Hi everyone! Thank you so much, NAVO, for the nomination of the award and the beautiful flowers. I wish everyone to stay safe, take care during this pandemic time.
I am so excited to receive this award, and I think everyone on the board and all of the members are amazing. I'm honored to be a part of NAVO, honored to receive this award, and this is just fantastic.
NAVO.
Tamika and the National Association of Women Business Owners on behalf of myself, Annika Jackson, and Kelly Coleman, co-founders of the 10 Nail Bar. We are just so excited and very, very thankful for this wonderful honor. This is all very beautiful. And we just really appreciate, you know, being recognized for our work in the city and as young female entrepreneurs. So thank you again. This is an amazing honor, and what a cool way to do it during these interesting times that we're experiencing. So thank you so much.
Wow, I don't know about you, but I just loved seeing everyone's faces in their natural environment and just the ability to get outside and do the best we could and greet people personally. That's just huge, and it just warms my heart. And so now we are going to begin the official presentation of the 2020 National Association of Women Business Owners Top 10 Michigan Businesswomen Awards. And ladies, as I call your name, I'm going to ask you to unmute your microphone just to make sure that you're ready to give us a brief thank you and acceptance as we get to you. So our first award is for Emerging Business, which goes to an emerging and a promising woman business owner. And this year's recipient is Lisa Ludwinski of Sister Pie. I told her earlier, I wish we were at her pie shop so we could taste her pie. So when Lisa moved back to Michigan from New York City in 2012, she had dreams of opening a bakery with a big-hearted mission to make delicious food and to treat your community, your employees, your customers, neighbors, and partners well. In 2015, Lisa, along with a small crew of passionate women, opened her Detroit pie shop, and they've been hustling ever since. Congratulations, Lisa Ludwinski. Lisa?
Thank you to everyone at NAVO for this chance to take a breather from the day and celebrate. I'm feeling gratitude and joy to be among a group of such esteemed honorees. We're nearing our 8th anniversary of Sister Pie, but the idea that we are emerging seems especially accurate right now. Navigating these past 6 months has helped to inform where we are going, how we want to change, and why we want to endure. Thank you to Detroit, and especially to our surrounding neighbors on the east side, for their patient and welcoming love as our corner bakery grows and matures our triple bottom line mission. Lastly, I am endlessly thankful for the 11 other folks I spend my days with here at Sister Pie. I do not take for granted that I've learned from each of them about being a boss or being a business. Thank you again to everyone, including the sponsors. I'm so grateful to be here.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Lisa. Let's give her some love in the chat room. Great, great. Our next award is Millennial Entrepreneur, which goes to a woman aged 21 to 39 who has owned her business for at least 2 years and demonstrated consistent growth each year. And this year's recipient is Stephanie Steinberg of the Detroit Writing Room. Stephanie is the founder and CEO of the Detroit Writing Room, which opened in June 2019. This downtown Detroit event and co-working space offers professional writing coaches for books, websites, resumes, grants, speeches, and any other writing need. She's also the executive director of the Detroit Writing Room's new nonprofit arm, Coaching Detroit Forward. This summer, she launched virtual free writing and photography camps for Detroit high school students. Prior to opening her business, Stephanie was a journalist for over a decade and was previously the managing editor of Scene magazine and a reporter for the Detroit News. She's also been published in the New York Times, the Boston Globe, USA Today, CNN.com, and the Huffington Post. Congratulations, Stephanie Steinberg.
Thank you so much for this wonderful award, Nabo. It's beautiful. It's my first official award as a businesswoman, so it's extremely exciting.
Hey, sweetheart.
Thank you to all the sponsors as well for putting on this wonderful event. I opened the writing room last summer, and I wanted it to be a very welcoming space to host book talks and writing workshops, open mic nights, and we have a team of writing coaches that you could sign up with for help on books, your resume, any kind of writing need. And then 9 months later, the pandemic hit, and people could not meet in our space anymore. So I pivoted, as we keep saying that word, and are now offering everything on Zoom. So it's been quite an interesting first year in business, I'll say that. And then when we launched our camps for the summer, they were meant to be in person, but we were able to offer a virtual experience for Detroit high school students who wanted to learn about journalism and photography and design. So after working with them, it really made me motivated to keep going, come what may in the next year or two. And I've developed this passion for having my own business. So it's really humbling to be recognized for this. Sometimes your head's down, you're working, you're in go, go, go mode, and then you come up for air and you realize other people are noticing what you're doing. So I want to thank you all so much for this recognition, and very excited to connect with all of you wonderful ladies. Congrats to the fellow nominees, and please stay safe and healthy.
Thank you so much, Stephanie. And again, celebrate Stephanie in the chat room. I saw one comment that said, even though this may be your first award as a business owner, Stephanie, it won't be your last. So that's great.
Oh.
Our next award is the Giving Spirit, which goes to a woman business owner who has demonstrated commitment to bettering the community through volunteerism and/or philanthropy. And this year's recipient is Lauren Rakolta of DFM Solutions. Lauren is the owner and president of DFM Solutions, the largest woman-owned integrated facilities management organization in the U.S. Under her leadership, DFMS has increased competitive market placement through production, efficiency, quality, service, and cost-effective resource management. And with more than 400 employees in 20 plus US locations and $40 million in annual revenue, Lauren has ensured the delivery of innovative and forward-thinking facilities and process equipment maintenance solutions to automotive, manufacturing, aviation, utilities, and commercial property customers. Lauren has a strong commitment to giving back to the community. She volunteers with United Way and has served as co-chair of the United Way Southeast Michigan Facilities Management Campaign. She's a mentor to women business enterprises and minority business enterprises. She's also actively involved with Women's Enterprise National Council at the regional and national level. Congratulations, Lauren Rakolta.
Well, Priscilla, thank you so much for this award. You guys are amazing, and you're an amazing group of women. And I am truly inspired by you and all the other women business owners on the phone today. I want to thank both Priscilla and Tamika for the recognition. It truly is an honor. And I want to congratulate all the other awardees. I know how hard you all work every single day. It's tough out there right now. Special thank you to GM, Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, Comerica, all the sponsors. Reggie and Polly, you guys rock. You have been beyond supportive with me and my efforts. This award obviously takes a team to to help. And I just want to recognize my team here at DFM. I would not have the success I've had, and we would not have had the success we've had as a corporation without every single person here. So congratulations to everybody. Priscilla gave you a lot of information in the bio, and so I'm just happy to be here and happy to be a part of this exceptional, stellar group of women. Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren. We greatly appreciate your commitment to women-owned businesses and minority-owned businesses and all that you do. Show her some love in the chat group, everyone. Our next award is the Innovation Business Award, which goes to a woman business owner who has demonstrated commitment to developing game-changing technology tools, products, or services. And the recipient is shared by co-owners Annika Jackson and Kelly Coleman of the 10 Nail Bar. After years of living in other major metropolitan areas, Annika and Kelly came back to Detroit in 2016 to launch the 10 Nail Bar, bringing a modern nail salon to downtown Detroit while also providing a fun social space for Detroit residents and professionals. They incorporated technology to enhance the customer experience before, during, and after visits. And then they made national news in 2019 when they hosted Cardi B and US Senator and then presidential candidate Bernie Sanders at their salon. Always thinking of ways to serve their community, and in particular the small business owner community, they added a spot on their website for a small business survival toolkit during COVID-19. Congratulations, Annika Jackson and Kelly Coleman.
Oh my gosh. Good morning, everyone. And thank you so much to NABO and the board and the sponsors of this amazing organization. We are just really over the moon. Thank you so much for honoring us. When Kelly and I opened the 10, our intent was to provide an amazing self-care experience that prioritized our community, customer experience and customer service, as well as convenience. And it is just so heartwarming to be able to give back to our community and to have been able to open 2 locations here in just 4 years. So we are just so thankful again to NABO for this amazing honor. And we thank our team and all of those who have supported us on this journey. So thank you so much. And I will turn it over to Kelly for a few words as well.
Hi, ladies. So great to be here with you. Thank you to NABO. I echo all of my sister, business partner, and friends' sentiments. We are extremely appreciative. We take great pride in being able to serve our city, and we're very thankful for the reception that we've received since opening the 10 and all of the continued support. We just ask that you continue to support us on our journey as we work to serve the Detroit community and also expand nationally. And we'll be happy to share the news as we grow that NABO was one of the first to acknowledge us and support us. So thank you so much to NABO, all the sponsors. It's awesome to be in this company with you ladies. Have an awesome day. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Annika and Kelly. You know, we cannot underestimate the value of self-care during these times. So that's wonderful. And we look forward to hearing your announcement as you go national. Our next award is the Warrior Award, which goes to a woman business owner who has persevered and currently owns a successful business. And this year's recipient is Tisha Hammond, the small business cheerleader. Tisha is affectionately called the small business cheerleader for the energy and attitude she has for entrepreneurs, business owners, and social enterprisers who are experiencing growing joys and pains. She's a speaker, facilitator, and an author with a knack for tapping into human capital. Her belief is that the business community thrives when collaboration and cooperation meet. As owner of Ascent Small Business Promotion, LLC, popularly known as From Launch to Ascent, Her business is the marketplace for those who crave economic empowerment. Started in January 2015, the company provides an online training portal for entrepreneurs, in-person and virtual business consulting, creative content, and speaking storytelling services. She recently published her first book, Daily Devotional for Entrepreneurs, Your Season to Grow, which made Amazon's bestsellers list for entrepreneurship. Congratulations, Tisha Hammond.
Wow. Thank you to NAVO Greater Detroit chapter. Thank you to the sponsors, to my family and friends that are online joining us today. I encourage you that through this season of pandemic, that whether you're on a peak, on a plateau, or in the valley in business, remember that you don't have to be there alone, and to look inward to networks such as NAVO, to lend a helping hand, to look for a helping hand, and to just get that general support that we so very much need in these times. And looking forward to growing together out of these times. Thank you for the Warrior Award. You have my heart, NAVO, and I'll continue to mention your name in rooms full of opportunities.
Thank you, Tisha. We love you so much. Our next award is the Pinnacle Award, which goes to a woman business owner who has owned one or more businesses for 25 years or more. And we're pleased to announce this year's recipient is Sharon Madison of Madison Madison International. Sharon is the third generation in her family to lead Madison Madison International architects, engineers, and planners. Taking the firm into new areas beyond design, she's been a trailblazer in the fields of program management, master planning, construction management, and real estate development. Madison's company has managed over $5 billion in design and construction programs and has had projects in 21 states, the West Indies, and Africa. Sharon is owner of the Julian C. Madison Building, a 71,000 square foot office building in downtown Detroit. She's the commission chair of the Detroit Wayne County Joint Building Authority, which owns and manages the 745,000 square foot Coleman A. Young Municipal Center. In honor of her father, Sharon founded the Julian C. Madison Foundation, which develops programs, opportunities, and scholarships for students interested in careers in architecture, engineering, planning, construction, and other technology-related fields. In 2019, she was named one of the top women in real estate by Crain's Detroit Business. Congratulations, Sharon Madison.
Thank you so much for this award. I just want to thank NABO and all of its sponsors for honoring me and the other honorees in this really innovative, creative, and special way. You know, I also want to thank my family, my husband, Michael, and my mother, who is in Illinois, Mildred Madison, and all of my friends from around the world. I actually, my aunt from Maryland is on this as well as a friend of mine in Kenya. So I think that the pandemic has provided an opportunity for those, you know, I would not have had all those people joining me in this very special moment. So, you know, so there's always a light in any kind of issue that seems problematic. And that's what I see the light right now. I just want to just say that the theme this year in terms of bravery is so appropriate, not only for now, but really in any point in business. And, you know, I believe it was Maya Angelou who said that courage is the most important virtue, because without courage, you can't practice any other virtue consistently. You can practice them erratically, but not consistently without courage. So as business people, and as business women in particular, it is important for us to recognize that courage is at the heart of bravery. And as we go forward, you know, we always have to be brave and demonstrate courage, because without it, business could not exist. And so, you know, I encourage everyone to remember that as we go forward and look for new opportunities, new ways to be creative, new ways to be innovative as a result of these very interesting times that we're in. Thank you, NABO. Thank you all that are here today. I truly appreciate this honor.
Thank you so much, Sharon. I like that connection of bravery to courage. Probably bravery is nothing if you don't then demonstrate courage with it. Thank you so much. Our next award is the Diversity Champion Corporate, which goes to a woman organization or business that has promoted and facilitated diversity. And this year's recipient is Monica L. Martinez of Comerica Bank. Monica is Senior Vice President, National Community Affairs for Comerica Bank, which includes the management of external community initiatives and partnerships, Comerica's diversity business resource groups, corporate volunteer programming with a focus in low and moderate income communities, and managing all aspects of the bank's national Hispanic business development. Under her leadership, Monica's teams have reached many milestones, including Comerica being named to the Hispanic Business Magazine's Diversity Elite 60 list, being highlighted as the #1 company for supplier diversity for 2 consecutive years. And other examples of her success include the launching of a Comerica website in Spanish and the acceptance of the Matricula Consular Identification Card at Comerica banking centers nationwide. Congratulations, Monica Martinez.
Thank you. Can you all see me?
Yes.
Okay. I can't see myself, so hopefully my head is not cut off. I want to first and foremost thank the sponsors who helped this event make it possible. We can't do anything without the sponsors, so thank you for your continued support. Congratulations to all the other honorees, and also to the NABO board and the selection committee. Thank you so much for this recognition. It's a tremendous honor to receive this distinction. And I also want to thank my company, Comerica, for the support and the work that I do. One thing that I've learned in my career and in my life is that it's important to have people who are in your corner, cheering you on. We do not succeed alone. And that's why organizations like NABO are so very important. So for those of you who are watching, who are members, please utilize all the member benefits. Network as much as you can. And I promise you that you will find the guidance and support that you need through this organization. We are, again, very proud to be supportive of this organization. I am very proud to be amongst the women that are honored today. And thank you all for your support today.
Thank you so much, Monica. We are all better together, working together and supporting one another.
Mm-hmm.
Our next award is the Diversity Champion Business Award, which goes to a woman-owned business that demonstrates a commitment to diversity as reflected in the company's hiring and recruitment practices and/or within their current supply chain that includes other diverse suppliers. And this year's recipient is Stephanie Burnley of Devon Group. Stephanie is the co-CEO for the Devon Group, which consists of Devon Contracting Incorporated and Devon Industrial Group, a general contracting and construction management firm founded in Detroit in 1994 and 1998, respectively. In her role as co-CEO, Stephanie supports the daily operations of the company. The Devon Group has consistently been recognized for their commitment to supporting other minority business enterprises and creation of job opportunities in the communities where they work. Stephanie is an active board member of the Michigan Minority Supplier Development Council. She's also a member of the National Business League and the National Association of Women in Construction. Stephanie gives back to the community by supporting the Construction Science Expo for the youth. Also, Careers in Construction Youth Day and Girls in Construction Workshop. Congratulations, Stephanie Burnley.
Thank you, everybody. I just want to thank NABO and thank you to Tina Harmon, all the sponsors for giving me this wonderful award. I also want to give a special shout out to Reggie Humphreys, who is one of my mentors from day one, starting in the family-owned business. Our business has been going for 22 years, and I cannot say that, I'm just thankful for where we are today during the pandemic. Everyone's having a hard time. I just wish everyone to stay safe, stay focused, and, don't let this bump in the road stop you from moving forward to your goals. As this year, we were supposed to start our official next leaf of me officially ownership, however things happen, but we're still moving forward, and I'm never giving up. And I just continue to make my parents proud. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Nabo. Thank you, Priscilla.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Our next award is the Words of Wisdom, which goes to a woman who has been instrumental in educating and mentoring women toward achieving their careers or dreams of business ownership. And our recipient is Antoinette Turner, SET Enterprises Incorporated. Antoinette is the Manager of Corporate Communication and CSR Initiatives for SET Enterprises Incorporated, a leader in advanced metal processing. She also serves as the Diversity Supply Lead and Security Administrator for SET's communications with Ford Motor Company and Fiat Chrysler. She attends and participates in many activities where she meets and talks with current and aspiring entrepreneurs. Antoinette supports the mission of many organizations that promote the economic growth of aspiring business owners and works closely with the Michigan's Minority Supplier Development Council and the National Business League. She also supports the Great Lakes Women's Business Council and NABO GDC. She encourages many business owners to join councils that will give them exposure, new contacts, and a path to economic growth. Many business owners, large and small, that she's introduced over the years have formed alliances and established long-term relationships. Congratulations, Antoinette Turner.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to NABO, and it is just an honor to receive this award. I guess I'm a little excited and a little nervous also, but I want to say that this has truly motivated me and given me more drive to introduce and to meet more entrepreneurs in this environment. I'm honored to receive this award. I thank NABO, I thank Tina, I thank Tamika, and just to be in this category with an outstanding group of women who exemplify what brave means on a daily basis, and especially during this time, it's just phenomenal. And I want to say thank you again.
Thank you, Antoinette. And certainly all of this encourages all of us and motivates all of us to keep going out and doing more. Our next award is the NABO Excel Young Entrepreneur, which goes to a girl under the age of 21 who owns her own business. And this year's recipient is Ariana Foster of Blown Right Past Balloons. Being raised in an entrepreneurial family, Ariana started her first business at the age of 13. She took part in several opportunities educationally and professionally to help her grow her business. She participated in the Youth Entrepreneur Program, Eastern Market Trade Show, and NABO Excel's other opportunities. Thriving with creativity, Ariana has spread her balloon designs through her company, Blown Right Past Balloons, across the Metro Detroit area, including many NABO Greater Detroit events. Her philosophy is upholding great customer service while pushing through the mental and physical block of hindrances to deliver the best of products. We congratulate Ariana Foster, who could not join us today due to school obligations, and we all understand that. Now, I'd like to have NABO GDC President Charmaine Brown present our last award for today. And just remember, we still have a prize after this, so stay tuned. But Charmaine?
Thank you, Priscilla. I'm telling you, my cheeks are hurting from smiling with so much pride and the privilege and the honor of honoring all of you today. Our final award today is the Greater Good. The recipient of this award is personally chosen by NABO GDC President, that's me, and is a person or organization from Michigan whose activities and actions inspire others and have made a significant and lasting impact in her industry. Jackie Callan, known as the First Lady of Boxing, is the foremost successful female boxing executive in history. He is a journalist, author, motivational speaker, boxing manager, podcast host, and radio host. Her life was the inspiration behind the Meg Ryan film, Against the Ropes. Callan was also featured on the NBC show, The Contender with Sylvester Stallone. She made her boxing managerial debut in 1988 and managed her first world championship in 1991 when James Lights Out Tony knocked out then rising star Michael Nunn in 11 rounds to win the IBF World Middleweight title. She also managed Bronco McCart, who won the WBO World Junior Middleweight title in 1996. Callan also represents her own skincare line, Knockout Aging. Callan has also been a guest on The View, The Today Show, and many other shows. She's been written about in the publications like the LA Times, the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, Sports Illustrated, and countless others. This year's Greater Good honoree is none other than Miss Jackie Callan.
Boy, I can't thank you guys enough for this beautiful award. First of all, it's stunning, and I have a place to put it already. But most of all, I'm excited to be part of this group because when I started out, like I said, there were so few female entrepreneurs. And now, thanks to NABO, I've met so many of you and heard your stories and gotten to know each of you in a very unique way. This new way of virtual Zooming has really taught me a way of communicating that we never had to do before. And now I've learned that there are so many interesting, fascinating women doing so many exciting things. I'd love to be part of this organization so that I could personally meet a lot of you and network together and work together and see how we can lift each other up as females, especially those of us who are in all male industries and occupations where we have different kinds of challenges. Most of all, I'm just so appreciative to be in the company of the other 9 women that were nominated and given this award. And I thank NABO for this. And I look forward to getting to know a lot of you better.
Thank you so much, Jackie. We appreciate all of your wisdom that you've shared with us. And congratulations to all of this year's honorees. Before we end the program, I'd like to introduce Vice President of NABO GDC and this year's Top 10 Event Chair, Tamika Brown.
Thank you, Priscilla. Hello, everyone. It has been my pleasure to serve as event chair for our first virtual Top 10 Awards program. I would like to give a huge congratulations to our honorees, from the custom award and gift packages we delivered to your home to today's virtual celebration, along with your special lunch delivery this afternoon. I hope you can sense the pride and excitement we shared in planning today's event in your honor. To all of our special guests, thank you for joining us today and celebrating these top women in business. To our sponsors, General Motors, Comerica, D-Business, Flagstar, Comcast Business, Bank of America, Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Businesses, JMC Electrical, and Van Dyke Horn Public Relations, I can't thank you enough for your generous support. A special thank you to our NABO GDC board, our vendors, Universal Special Events, Nikolai Events, and our Top 10 Planning Committee, who was very instrumental in planning the live event that we were scheduled to have back in March. Your efforts were truly appreciated and did not go unnoticed. And before we dismiss, Hopefully you've had a chance to view the quotes at the bottom of each award winner's PowerPoint presentation slide on what being brave means to them. We have one special recognition that we would like to give to one of our past board members who exemplified the most courageous act of bravery by overcoming her personal experience with cancer last fall. Her faith, strength, and courage during that difficult time demonstrated a true example of what it means to be brave. Please join me in a round of applause for our own Michelle Robinson.
I just want to thank you. Those of you who know me know I went 50 years without crying over anything. And in the last year, they took out all my stuff and I cried everything. So I want to just thank you guys. I love you guys. You guys are the best group of women I've ever met in my life. And thank you to NAWBO. And congratulations to all of the awardees. And thank you to all of the sponsors. And I just wanted to say thank you and I love you all.
Thank you, Michelle, and God bless you. We love you. Now back to Priscilla to close out our program and conduct a drawing for our special prize.
Thank you so much, Tamika, and we love you too, Michelle. So just a few notes on some future events coming up with NAWBO, where we've brought back our popular Ladies Over Lunch First Friday networking events. Although virtually for the moment, we're going to do it instead of in person, but the next one is Friday, October the 2nd. And for those of you who love to golf or want to learn to golf, join us on October the 5th, that's a Monday, for our Partners Golf Outing. You can find details for both of these events at nabogdc.org. Please visit our website. And honorees, please remember to stay on at the end of the program so that we can take one screenshot picture of all of you. Now I'd like to introduce Miranda Ahrens from Comcast for the special drawing. Miranda? And do we have Miranda still with us? Well, I know we have the drawing. So I'm going to ask, so here we are with the Wheel of Names. So first of all, we are really, really appreciative of Comcast, a business of one of our sponsors, for making this offer to one very fortunate person today. So you see we have all the names here. So I'm going to give the call now, spin the wheel, and let's see what name comes up. We probably need a Wheel of Fortune music or something right now. And I know everybody's looking at the screen closely to say, is my name coming up? Marty McLeish. Is Marty here? You must be present to win. Is Marty still on the call? We need to see your face. Marty, are you here? Okay, we're looking for Marty. We're not seeing Marty. Okay. Has Marty come up in chat anywhere? Nope. So we're going to have to spin that wheel again. You must be present to win. Now someone's going to call Marty later and say, Marty, where were you? What happened? You almost won a 42-inch TV. Mildred Madison. Is Mildred still here? All right, we need to see Mildred. Is Mildred Madison still here?
It should be.
I know it's your Aunt Sharon. I know you're like, Aunt Mildred, where are you? Where are you?
My mother.
Oh, your mother. Oh, even better. Mother, where are you? Oh, okay. Well, we're going to spin this.
Priscilla, do you think, because you have to unmute, do you think she unmuted?
I'm going
to be able to see her.
Yeah, let me see where she is.
Let me see.
94 probably can't find the unmute button like me.
You know, so I have an 87-year-old mother, and we've introduced her to Zoom, and she can only do it on her phone. And we're just grateful that she can do that, because without it, she wouldn't be able to see some of her grandkids and great-grandkids. So I do know the feeling. So we're going to see. So I see that she does not show up in the participant list.
Okay.
At all. Is there a Julian Madison on the list, on the participant list?
She said, okay, she just said it dropped and she can't get back on.
Okay, all right, we're gonna have to spend one more time then. Must be present to win. We need to see your face or hear your voice. And we have a winner, Tanya Cadwell Murray. Okay, Tanya, are you here? Are you with us? Tanya says, I am here. She's in the chat box. She says, I am here. So great. Congratulations, Tanya. You hung in there and look what happened. You were rewarded. There's a lesson in this for all of us. Hang in till the end. You never know when things will go your way. So congratulations, Tanya Cadwell Murray. We'll be in touch with you with more details from Comcast. And let me just say for all of you, we appreciate your support. We appreciate your participation. Thank you to our honorees. And we'll ask our honorees again, please stay on Zoom for the photo. But we thank all of you for joining us for this day. We're sorry we couldn't be together in person, but we look forward to the day when we can embrace all of you. So best wishes to all of you. Thank you.
Congrats, everyone.
Congratulations. Have a great day.
Congratulations, everyone.
Holly.
Bye, everyone.
Hi, congratulations.
Congratulations, everybody.
Congratulations to all.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to everybody. This was great. It was so wonderful.
Happy retirement, dear.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Well done to everyone. Thank you.
Maryland.
I'm mad.
Look like a bull.
Would you like me to put them in their room now?
Yes, please do.
Okay.
Do you want us to stay on as board members, or are we free to go, or should we stay?
I was just about to ask that question.
Yeah, no, you're free to go. Well, Charmy. Oh, we can't hear you. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you. You too. Great job, by the way. It was really well done.
Did a great job.
Everyone looks so beautiful.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
All right, bye, everybody.
So they're in their room and they can leave. I told Courtney she would just congratulate them again after she got her pictures and told them they can just leave and that their lunch would be coming. So I know, Priscilla, you have to go and get a lunch. So
Deliveries.
Deliveries. This was great.
So you know, the one, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, the one thing is I wasn't sure because I was sharing my computer audio and I was concerned in the beginning, like I stopped sharing once the videos were done. Were you guys hearing dings or was I just hearing it? You were.
I was hearing dings of people,
okay.
assuming people coming in.
It's because I was sharing my computer audio. So I think next time there's a way to turn it on and off that I need to just before the video, turn it back on, turn it back off. because I did when the last video was done, I turned it off. So, so that was, that's something obviously we know. The other thing is we have a webinar function, and I don't know, the only thing is I've been told is you don't get as much interaction, but it is something to keep in mind if we're doing more presentation style, but there's less bells and whistles. Hey, Tisha.
Hey, y'all. Thank you so much. This was well done.
Great.
Good.
All right.
Great.
Well, your guys are going to have your lunch soon, so.
We should depart and wait for that.
Looking forward to it.
Enjoy.
It's nice to see you, Jane. All right, y'all. Take care. Have a blessed day.
Thanks.
You too.
Courtney, you're all good?
Yes, I got it. I'm saving everything so I can send it over.
That'd be great.
I know Tamika's on mute, but I want to say kudos to Tamika for planning this. This was outstanding. It really was very nice. So kudos to Tamika.
Jane, Priscilla, great job.
Yes, Charmaine, Priscilla, thank you, everyone. Everything was perfect.
Wonderful, wonderful. You know, we never realize what we can do until we are forced into a creative mode, you know, us and many other organizations. And, you know, so who would think that we'd be able to do this and feel good about it? But this is, it really is wonderful.
Yes, and my CEO was on, and he's been sending me text messages and saying how nice this was. So
good, good.
So, all right, good night, everybody. See you next next lunch and learn. Ladies over lunch.
Ladies for lunch.
Here.
Okay, is that it?
I think so. Yes, yeah, that's it. No, I mean, we can, I figure we'll regroup later if there's things, so, on what to do. So, Courtney, thanks for popping in and doing that picture, so.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're going to have to do the editing because it didn't push mine to the bottom. It left it right there in the middle.
Well, you know what? If it's in the middle, it's still not a bad spot. We can put your logo, the top 10 logo. I think it would be weird if it was like middle left or.
Well, I think it actually might be in a weird spot, but either way, we'll be all right.
Well, they're squares, so I think we'll be able to try and turn it around. If I can't.
Oh yeah, it'll be fine.
Jane's husband is much more handier than me on this things, but you know, if it's not in a weird spot, I can always pop a logo in something and cover.
All right, everyone.
All right.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, Jane, can you stay on for just a minute?
Yes, we can.
All right. So it went well, I thought, overall.
It did.
The computer, I should have, you know, I thought that when I was hearing dings, I'm like, are they hearing this? You know, it just dawned on me.
Went on through the whole thing, so I think it is, you know, how your settings are, because
yeah, well, it has to do with the computer. Like it's in my computer, which I'm glad I stopped sharing because I got a notification. But now I know you can in the thing. They used to not have, you had to do it at the video. There's a place, and I should have just stopped sharing, like, and then put it back on. You know, and I thought, well, mute would do it. And then I'm like, no, it's not. And so, but you saw at the end, it ended up stopping, you know, after that last video, but I just